The Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Freddie Peralta. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Now, Zach McKinstry. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Riley Green. And a pitch. And another ball. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at first with no outs here. Now fly ball to right center. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. One away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. On a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Maton. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. One left for Detroit, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And today's starter, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Jesse Winker. That misses. 2-1. late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Over to first, and he's safe. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Yelich goes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
That is good. That's shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in. Here comes a pitch.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bounce to the left side. The feed for one. On to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. That hits the dirt, and it's a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that is the third out of the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Pitch misses there, and now 3 balls and a strike. Swings through that. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. 2-1. Peralta certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. That's in there, and now 2-2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Next pitch is inside. Full count now.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
And next up for the Tigers, Akil Baddoo. Lifted in the air, right center field. Yelich running hard. Grabs it on the run. And that ends the inning. Tigers are shut down there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Ryan Anderson.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And here's a 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. Caratini tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
This is Bryce Terang. Out towards left center. Green going after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back onto the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers.
There's a line drive to left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
He was all over that one. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. Here's the strike up high. And the count's full.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The other way. That's a base hit. Yelich hurries it back in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Zach McKinstry. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a pitch. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the right-hander deals. Off the plate. Counts full, 3-2. Riley Green up next. First and second here, no outs. Roll to short, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-zip.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Javier Baez. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Nick Maton. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now Kerry Carpenter. And the next pitch is way outside. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Spencer Torkelson to bat next. McKinstry at second. Green on at first with 2 down. Popped up. Adames moving under this one. Brings it in, and that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now batting Michael Brasso.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Brasso checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. 2-1 now. And now 2-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Next offering is outside. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. That ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jake Cousins up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Next pitch is downstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
.3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering misses. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one inside, and that's ball 2. Torkelson leads off first with 1 away. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt Vierling. Singled and scored his first time. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Tigers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now Jesse Winker.
No left fielder. Jesse Winker.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. Now 1 away. So digging in, Willie Adames. He hit into a double play his first time up. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. So now 1 and 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air center field. Green makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. On the mound now, Jake Cousins. He's been so good against lefties.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 54, Jake Cousins.
And here is Zach McKinstry.
Leading off the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Comes a 2-2. And there's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1 and Righty to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nick Maton. Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Down the left field line, should be extra bases. McKinstry headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
On the ground, Terang slings to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Brewers DH, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
The wind to kick the pitch. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Vic Caratini at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Into center. Baddoo makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next in Milwaukee, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Flied out his first time. Ball to strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So a man aboard, Jake Rogers, getting ready to hit. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Towards first, and that's just foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there. And that ball is gone. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Tyson Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. Yelich on the move. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next up for the Tigers, Javier Baez. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Green off of first with 2 away. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Maton.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Kerry Carpenter waiting to hit for Detroit. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Base is full, 2 gone. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. In the air out towards right center. Yelich on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And the inning is over. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Mike Brasso. The pitch.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Green makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 28,
Joey Weimer up now for the Brewers. Caught looking his first time up. The pitch. Popped up right side. Torkelson settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
now batting, the right fielder, Christian.
Here's Yelich at the dish. The 1-1. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Brewers go down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Spencer Torkelson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps getting ready to go. Here's a 2-1.
That's ball 3.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, and the batter now, Akil Baddoo. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Torkelson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. One and two here. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So 2 down now. And here is Matt Vierling. At the belt and fires. Out to short. Adames tosses across the first. That's out number 3. One left for Detroit. They lead it though 6-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Payoff pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Popped up first base side. Vierling puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And a pitch. Fouled off to the right. The pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. McKinstry drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 9,
Brian Anderson digs in now. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Winker off of first with 2 away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Brewers strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at American Family Field. Now here is Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry.
Right-handed reliever. Falling behind 2-1. And that one missing low.
1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So up next, Riley Green. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. McKinstry around second, headed for third. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. Here's a 1-1. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now back, the shortstop, Nick Maton.
Now here is Nick Maton. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
A new pitcher in the game, Obi Milner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Just missed. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. Ball 3. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. And now, Victor Caratini. Rodriguez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Eduardo Rodriguez will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Jose Cisnero into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
That's a strike, and the count 1-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And it is 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Mason Engler getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Caratini stands at first with 1 out. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And the righty deals. The punch out there. That's the 2nd out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye right there. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Kicks and fires. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So man aboard. And next to hit for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 34,
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. 1 out and a runner at second. And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air to left down the line. Winker heads towards it. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back. And now it's going to be Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one is in for a strike.
Count full.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the Brewers,
Man at first,
The left
Jesse
fielder.
Winker up now for the Brewers.
Winker.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2 strikes.
A little bit low.
Count
He
full.
missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that
first
count
baseman.
up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So it's their last chance in this one. Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers. Next offering is in for a strike. Broken bat, and it's popped up. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take this one in a blowout.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.